We're also following the highly anticipated presidential race between Donald Trump and challenger Joe Biden as they fight for battleground states and battle for Texas. Here's a quick look at where the presidential race stands with Texas voters right now.
And we have a lot of results to cover for you tonight on this special edition of Eyewitness News at 10. As you could see there, President Trump has been pulling ahead in the last hour here in Texas.
Throughout the newscast, we will have live results scrolling at the bottom of your screen.
Now let's turn to a big race in Texas, the battle for the U.S. Senate. Democrat M.J. Hegar has conceded to incumbent Republican John Cornyn. That's as the Associated Press projects Cornyn as the victor. Here's how the results stand right now. Hegar has never held a public office. The combat veteran released a statement tonight saying she believes the work her grassroots campaign accomplished will move Texas forward for years to come. Meantime, Cornyn is now heading back to D.C. for a fourth term.
Happening right now, Bexar County election officials are updating the total number of voters who showed up on this election day.
They were anticipating a much larger turnout at the polls. Eyewitness News reporter Henry Ramos joins us live from the Bexar County Elections Department.
Henry, that record-breaking early vote really cut into today's numbers.
It really did, Aaron and Deborah. We're talking about more than 676,000 voters who showed up to those polls in that early voting period. I was just on my phone trying to listen to the latest numbers, and it looks like in comparison to today on Election Day, 83,000 voters showed up, and they've processed so far about 27,000 of those votes. Percentage-wise, 64% of voters turned out in this general election, surpassing the percentage from the one 4 years ago. That one was at 57%. Right now, it is a hustle and bustle inside election headquarters right behind me. We even have an inspector with the Secretary of State's office here, making sure that everything is accurate and going smoothly. I want to take you inside election headquarters. Brand new video we just got. You can see the staff here. They are processing a lot of information, a lot of paperwork to do even after the polls closed 3 hours ago. Now, some voters did linger past the 8 o'clock hour. Bexar County dealing with ballots from more than 300 sites. Election officials tell us there were no major problems at the polling sites today, though we did learn tonight. Sheriff deputies had to respond to 2 different sites for voters who came in with campaign regalia, and they refused to remove it. Deputies had to come in to relieve that situation. Mail-in ballots, also a big part of this conversation. It has been in this election. Bexar County has sent out 120,000 mail-in ballots. They have processed 80,000, and they do expect to continue to receive more tomorrow, though as long as it's post-dated today's date, those votes will still count. Though overall, the Bexar County Elections Administrator says she is proud of Bexar County for coming out in full force in this election cycle, especially during that early voting period. We're live outside election headquarters tonight. Henry Ramos, KENS 5, Eyewitness News.